Thank you, Comptroller Luian. Yeah, next time. Frankly, one of the best lawyers in the country, Armenian-American attorney Mark Giragos has defended well-known celebrities such as Michael Jackson and Winona Ryder. And he's on Larry King basically every other week. Mr. Giragos, more importantly, maintains a close relationship with the Armenian-American community and was one of the lead attorneys in a pair of groundbreaking lawsuits against both New York Life and accident insurance for policies issued in the early 20th century during the Armenian Genocide. These two cases settled for close to $40 million in 2004 and 2005, and Mr. Giragos continues to be an outspoken voice for our people. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Cinci pesos! Cinci pesos! I guess it's appropriate that we're inside the church today because, you know, as Armenians, we've been speaking or preaching to the choir. All we talk about is we want recognition. We want recognition. We elect politicians who promise us recognition. I think 2006 and 2007, a young man in Illinois told us, you deserve a president who will call it for what it was, a genocide. Well, he was absolutely right when he was a candidate, and he's absolutely dead wrong when he's a president. We can keep talking to ourselves, and we can keep talking about recognition. We can talk about, and you know, there's that old expression, lie to me once, shame on you. Lie to me twice, shame on us. You know what? To some degree, it is shame on us. We are well past the point of recognition. This is not, we don't need protocols. We don't need protocols shoved down our throat for a historical commission to tell us what these two women know, what all of our grandparents have told us. We don't need to negotiate. We don't need to negotiate Karabakh. That is ours. That is ours. It always has been. It always will be. That is not something that's negotiable. There's no longer, the R word is no longer recognition. The R word now is reparations. Reparations is our R word. Yesterday it was the insurance companies. We've settled with some of those. Today we're suing the banks. Tomorrow the reparations are the Republic of Turkey. They want to impose on us a historical commission. Well, why don't they put a down payment on that historical commission? Give us the Mount Ararat back and we'll start talking. We as Armenians need to do, we need to adopt what the NRA has done, the National Rifle Association. I'm not talking about picking up guns and shooting Turks. The National Rifle Association, every election cycle, takes out a candidate or takes out an incumbent who does not support their position. Every single time. Nobody dares vote against the NRA because they know that they will not be in Congress any longer. We need to do the exact same thing. You've got in this election cycle, you've got a woman who's been named almost by acclamation, the dumbest woman in Congress, Jean Schmidt, who for $30,000 took blood money from the Turkish lobby and ex-Congressman Livingston so that she could become head of the Turkish caucus. And on April 24th, instead of coming here and joining us, she lays a wreath at the gravesite of Ataturk. For $30,000, she sold any kind of consciousness. Now, if that were the NRA, they would take her out. We not only can take her out, we've got an Armenian who's running against her, an Armenian American, David Pretorius. David was not only here last year when we were talking, and I didn't know him then. I got a call from him during the year, since last year. David was actually prosecuted by the Ohio Elections Commission during this past year. I actually flew to Columbus, and that's not a direct flight. I actually flew to Columbus on 4 different occasions to defend this guy from criminal charges here in America in the year 2010 because he accused her of taking $30,000 in blood money from the Turks or Turkish-operated PACs. In America in 2010, not the Soviet Union of 1975, America 2010. So I would suggest to you that if you think this is a dead issue, it still exists. I would suggest to you that if you think that we're going to go quietly with recognition, we are not. Tomorrow, the next year, reparations, give us back Ara and give us back our land. Thank you.